In this video, we're going to continue building our forecast crop plan or scenario and continue on from where we left off with the last video, adding our seed treatment. This time we're going to focus on adding our fertilizers, straight applications, liquid and dry, as well as our custom-made blends we built on the farm pillar. As usual, get logged into your Compass system and click on the crop pillar. You'll instantly be brought to the forecast section, and we're just going to select the plan we've been working on and continue building. I'm just going to scroll my screen down until we see the section we're going to work with today, fertilizer. Fertilizer is where we can add individual applications such as urea, ESN, or just an individual product we're using. We can also add whether it's liquid or dry, and we can also add our custom created blends that we built on the farm pillar. If you require some assistance, I encourage you to watch our blend video and learn more about how to build those. Let's click Add New and add our fertilizer options. The same as every other video, we have the option to select our field or fields and customize the application acres. And because we're adding a fertilizer application, it instantly selects My Blends as the default go-to. This will then let me see in the item list any custom created blends, and because I already have one, it selected it and pre-populated the details in and adjusted that blend to fit the application acres we're doing here. So let's continue through with adding a blend. We're going to also look at, is this a new purchase or existing stock? This is brand new. Expense date is optional, reason is optional, and I'm going to put this down at the same time planting. Actually, we're going to do our fertilizer as pre-planting. Now, we had our seeding date set as April 7th, so I'm going to go in and do this towards the end of March so my fertilizer has a chance to settle on the field before I start doing my seed application. However, if you do seed placed, you can select in the additional details below exactly how you're placing this fertilizer. Now, because it was a pre-created blend, Compass will automatically adjust the math on the pounds of application per acre so that I get my 80, 40, 20, 10 of my nutrients that I requested. There's my price automatically adjusted. So now I automatically see my cost per acre, total cost for the application of this blend across my 360 acres, and the total quantity in pounds required to do this application. Let's continue down, and now we have our additional details for fertilizer, where I can select what placement type I'm using. Is it band, broadcast, or seed placed? And is this dry, liquid, or NH3 application? Additionally, I have the option to put in up to 200 characters for additional comments for my fertilizer application. As in every other video, 2 phases to get it onto the crop plan. First is add application to drop it into the review tray. I'm happy with everything here, so I'm going to submit and save and add it right away to my crop plan. And there we can see the application date, field, name of that blend, the actual analysis or actual pounds per acre we're going to get, our application rate, and our cost per acre. Like with any other application, if I want to adjust, edit, or modify anything, I can click the pencil icon. However, let's add a straight application of just an individual fertilizer item. We're going to again do this to both fields, and now I'm going to go from item type, and I'm going to select whether or not I want my crop nutrients dry or crop nutrients liquid. And depending on how you've set up your Compass system, your categories may look different than what you see here. I'm going to select crop nutrients dry, and I want to look for my urea. There it is. And it's a brand new purchase, and we're going to do this down at pre-planting as well. And we're going to come down and do it at the same date as we did our other application. I want to put down 1.5 metric tons per acre, and this is costing me $4.99 a metric ton. What's my overall cost for my application? Again, Compass will calculate out that cost per acre, total cost for the application across the acres you're applying to, and total amount of metric tons you need. Of course, again, the same options are available. How are we putting this down? This one, however, we're going with seed placed. which means I should go up and change my date to match my actual seeding date. So let's do that. Of course, I can change any of these details because I still haven't clicked the Add Application button yet to drop it into that tray. Let's do that now. We've got our urea application on field 1 and 4, our application rate, total quantity, total cost. Let's add that to our crop plan, submit and save. And when I'm adding an individual item, now that I scroll down to the fertilizer section, I can also see, based on how I'm applying that, exactly how much nutrient I'm getting. Now in this case, this was just for an example to show you how to add a fertilizer. I definitely wouldn't want 507.1 pounds of nitrogen per acre to be put down, so I may go back and adjust this to be a little bit different. If I wish to do that, let's go into the pencil icon here to each individual application and let's change that up a little bit. So we're going to do, instead of 0.5 metric tons, let's actually apply this down in pounds. And we're going to go 100 pounds per acre. Still that $4.99 cost. And actually, let's do 50 pounds an acre. There we go. And it's not $4.99 a pound. It was $4.99 for a metric ton. That's a much more reasonable cost. Now that we've updated it, let's click Update and see what's recalculated on our crop plan. That's a much more acceptable pounds per acre for our nitrogen. Thanks for watching how to add your blends and individual fertilizer applications to your forecast crop scenarios. If you require more assistance than this video was able to provide, I encourage you to contact your Compass support representative at 1-866-278-9530 and book a training session today. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a fantastic day.